Right, today we got the Mercedes 300e SE. This is a project car for our garage, for our workshop. So today let's change the spark plugs. We just want to see how it runs. Like we acquired this last week, started stripping it down, and yeah, wings are off, lights are off. This is just going to be a light restoration because body's grand on it. Body work, all these doing, like the panels and stuff, but underneath good. Needs a full respray. There's spots of rust on it, so yeah, they all need coming off and treated. Yeah, she's 1987. She's got 87,000 documented miles. Yeah, she's a nice little car. These are an exclusive car back in the day. Yeah, so we'll see how she runs and get on with that then. Right, so this car's been off the road in dry storage for 17 years. As you can see, the underneath is just immaculate. There's no rust, there's a bit of surface rust, but there's nothing at all. So we're gonna clean everything, paint everything, check all the bushes, check brakes, do the whole lot. Once we've checked everything, any little bits of rust we're gonna treat. We're going to redo all the brakes, all the ball joints. They're a bit cracked because it's just been off the road for so long. Yeah, everything's going to be replaced. This car is, as I said, is one of our workshop projects. So this is our first workshop project, and hopefully we'll make a bit of money on this one. This will be for sale in the coming future. And yeah, like and subscribe our videos. On our YouTube videos. Yeah, we'll see how it goes on. There'll be plenty of videos on this one anyway, so. It's fucking immaculate.
Now, give it to me. This.
Yeah, there.
No,
have the fucking...
This shit. Zakač me ovo sad. Yeah. Is it good? So we washed the car before 2 days ago. It's still muddy, but you can see way better. The purpose of this video is to show you the condition of the car before we start to work on it. Now, those two clowns, they're trying to establish are the bushings on the good condition or not. As you can see, they're tilting the car. I hope it won't fail from the lift. And we're gonna see what we have to change. For sure, I saw one bushing here. We'll change that. But the most important thing is there is no rust. There is no big time welding at all. We'll point a finger onto a few details like this one. Follow me. I found some, look, things like this are not acceptable. You see, this is a piece of wire which hangs on this spring, and that's all connected with the handbrake. So we will change that. This is a surface rust, but there is no major rust. There is no major breakdowns. So we're going to clean all this, we're going to treat it with a rust converter, and we're going to paint it. Suspension in the black and the body in the body shells. When we finished underneath the car, then we can go up. Kevin will sort mechanics on the engine. If there is some welding, I'll do it, and Bojo is in charge for paint job. So first, underneath the car. Up to now, I can see that the exhaust has no holes. Suspension, there is no rust. All the movable parts like shocks or bushings will be checked or changed. Kevin will check the brakes, the conditions of the calipers and the cylinders, also the braking lines, braking hoses, handbrake. This is a good sign. You see, this is a heat cover for discs and brakes. It's in the good condition. Usually on the broken cars, this is the part which goes first. Whoever had this car was in love. This is also a good sign. Camera, come closer, please. You see, this is a new fuel filter, and this is a fuel pump. They are in pristine condition. But anyway, we're going to remove the petrol tank, and we're going to take all the sludge out. So whatever problems shows up on the engine, we'll be sure that the basic petrol tank is clean. So we're going to change the fuel. Spark plugs are already new. We're going to change the leads and oil filter and air filter. And there is some leaking here. We notice some leaking here. We don't know what is it, but I'm sure that the Kevin will establish that. The car started from very first time. That means that the starter is fine. We'll see later about alternator. There is no leakings on the head gasket. There is no some weird noises or other liquids. That is a very, very good sign. I'm saying this, when we finish with this car, we're going to repeat this video, so whoever wants to buy this car can see in real time what's going on. This car is 37 years old, and it was on the dry place for almost 20 years. But it doesn't mean nothing, but this saying to me a lot. You see this area here? We had, from previous experience, we know that this area is getting rotten. This is, even if it's dirty and slightly rusty, this is perfect. That means that I don't have to go with my welder. As you can see, this is a side freshly opened wing, so it's still some mud and some shit here, but all this rust is a surface rust, and I'm more than happy to see that. Let's see on the other side. This bay here where this bar lives, under this plastic, you still can see the original factory yellowish. See this yellow stuff? That's a box. It means that was repelling the water. All these small brackets, fine. Excellent. That is a good material to be worked on. Kevin, it's your time. Let's go to check the engine.
So we're going to put new leads on there. As you can see by the cap, there's no oil residue, so the head gasket's perfect. There's no leaks on the engine. There's a small one on the front there. I think it's just from that seal gasket there. It's a bit of a seep, but nothing. So that'll be sorted. It's only a small seep, which is nothing. Yeah, so yeah, she's going to be a lovely runner. Everything's going to be sandblasted, just rusty, well, with surface rust on it. Yeah, it should be a cracking little motor. So if you want to see any more videos, and if you want to buy it at the end of the project, give us a call.
Right, paint job. We'll just put new paint on it. That's about it. Now, we got the engine bay is starting to rust. It's all surface rust, so Kevin will remove all this around the turrets, left and right side, put everything on the engine so I can approach that and paint. Boris needs to weld this. We got some salad going on here. It's not bad. It's not much, but outside we got some sandblasting to do. So let me close this a little bit. So outside she's dotted everywhere. We can't just treat that with chemicals. We're probably gonna need to take it off and sandblast to make it last a bit longer. Pillars needs to be cleaned also. Front windshield won't go out. She's good all around the edges. The sunroof is gonna be pain in the ass. It was already. I spent already a day just to close it because it's rotten inside and the mechanism is broken, so I need to figure out what's wrong with that. Now, unfortunately, to get it out, I need to slide it in and then remove copper brackets and then slide it out, which is gonna be, like I said, nightmare. Roof is quite good, actually. This is all solid metal, although it looks nasty, but after a bit of blasting, it's gonna be good. Trims needs to go off. We need to see what's the condition of the edge on the trims. And usually on Mercedes, around the doors, under these plastics, there's always some nasty shit in there, so we're gonna need to remove them and check what's the condition of the doors, although they look inside quite good. Now, in the back, we have nightmare around the edges. That's also a common issue for Mercedes, so we're gonna need to remove all the trims, rubbers, windshield out, and check all these corners. This is actually a good patch here, right? The boot also needs to come off. We need to sandblast that and see what's with that. Inside, she's actually looking quite healthy. Now, if we look in this corner, she's not looking too bad. In there, there's no rust, heavy rust. Everything is waxed from the factory, so we need to check that engine for the sunroof. Probably something broken there. Yeah, usual stuff for Mercedes. Corners around the windshield. Can't avoid that on Mercedes. But overall, when we look at the body on the side, she doesn't have much dents and damages apart from rust. Now, this door was already disassembled. We fixed the window that you didn't want to close. And like you can see here, there's some surface rust. So we're gonna check that. But inside the edges, when we look inside, we can see that it's still waxed and greasy, and it's quite healthy. So it's worth saving this car. Now inside, as you can see, everything is there, nothing is broken. The dashboard has 2 cracks from the sun, but other than that, she's complete car. Everything is intact and everything is working. Seats are good. Carpets are good. All the buttons are there. All the chrome strips, we need to remove them, polish them. I'm gonna probably refurbish the door handles and polish that. And that should be pretty much it from the paint work that we are planning to do.
All in all, she's good. Follow this video, stop it, check it, and compare it when we finish. As I said, God drives Mercedes and she'll be back on the road again. So see ya in the next video when we finish at least half of the job so we can show you the progress, and that's important.